And welcome back. In this video you will learn about rapport and how you can build rapport instantly with the people you interact with, in person and online. Wouldn't it be useful to get people to listen to you quickly and with ease? Also, wouldn't it be great if you could manage a challenging situation or person more effectively and maintain the relationship and create a win-win situation? Now that would be good, wouldn't it? So rapport, what is it? Rapport is an essential ingredient when using Peersy or in any successful communication between two individuals or groups of people. Building rapport face-to-face can be easier than online forms of communication. However, by completing this course, you'll be able to adjust your style and make rapport a habitual starting point for any conversation. Rapport is like the oil in an engine. Have no oil and things soon grind to a halt. The first rule in communication is to establish rapport. Don't expect people to listen to you if you haven't gained rapport first. This rule applies to face-to-face communication and especially on Peersy, our one-to-one peer support app. Okay, take a moment now to write down what you think rapport is. Okay, just stop the video now. Rapport is the ability to relate to others in a way that creates a climate of trust and understanding. The purpose of rapport is to establish a feeling of comfort and commonality between people in order to be better able to support them. Being in rapport also helps people to see each other's point of view, to be on each other's wavelength and to appreciate each other's feelings. The phrase goes, when people are like each other, they like each other. Now, a number of studies have been conducted on communication and on which aspects of communication have the most impact. This pie chart represents the percentage of impact our voice tone, physiology and words has on the meaning of a communication. Stop the video now and have a guess which is 7%, which is 38% and which is 55%. The social psychologist Argyll proposed that 55% of the meaning of a message is inferred by the physiology of another person, 38% the meaning is inferred in the voice, and only 7% by the words that we use. Although opinions are divided on the credibility of the actual percentages, most researchers agree that the meaning in a conversation is not just conveyed in the words we say. Online, it is essential that we use our words carefully to build rapport first before jumping into the crux of a conversation. However, when conversing on video or in person, we can really pay attention to our non-verbals. Studies identified that non-verbal communication has three main functions. 1. Conveying interpersonal information. 2. Supporting verbal communication with additional non-verbal signals, and 3. To replace words, especially when environmental factors such as noise are an issue. Now there's a saying that first impressions count. Do you arrive at meetings and appointments appearing hot and flustered, or are you cool, calm and collected? When you meet someone for the first time, do you mumble your words and whisper to the floor, or gaze directly and confidently at the person eye to eye before speaking out loud and clear? In terms of building rapport, you are the message in the bottle, and your words, body language and image need to all be in harmony. If you are incongruent and don't look confident, people are not going to listen to what you're saying. So rapport is about seeing eye to eye with other people, being on their wavelength, and a large percentage of people's perception of you comes from not what you say, but how you say it. Here's a quick exercise. Firstly, think for a moment about someone with whom you do have deep rapport with. Now close your eyes and think of a situation in the past when you've been together and had deep rapport, where there's been a flow of conversation and time has just run away from you. As you run through that in your imagination now, just identify the signals that you send out to the other person. How do you create and maintain rapport with them? So you may want to just pause the video now and jot down a couple of notes. Okay, now think for a moment about someone with whom you don't have rapport with, but would like to have rapport with. Close your eyes now and think of a time in the past when you've been with that person and you've not been on the same page or same wavelength. What gets in the way of creating and maintaining rapport with that person? Okay, so pause the video, run through that scenario in your imagination now. So go back, start thinking about your experience with the first person. What can you do differently in your words, physiology and non-verbals to help build a stronger relationship with that second person? As I've mentioned earlier, building rapport online needs more work as we are limited with our expression of our non-verbals through our body language. Later on in this section, you will learn strategies and techniques to build trust and rapport both in person and online. Okay, that's it for this one. You'll see me in the next.